You can do cats then.
Sounds like a plan. So, game one of Cats versus Rain for the team of Cats. They have a St. Vincent, followed by a Petro and a Napoli. And then for their DDs, they're bringing a Vampire 2, they're bringing an Elbing, they're bringing a Druid, and they're bringing a second Druid.
So the answer to the question of are we going to bring any super ships is definitely no, because Rain are instead going to be running Yodo, Petropavlovsk, Napoli, Elbing, Druid, Marso, Smaland. We hit battleships.
They do. So for the side of Cats, couple interesting things I'm noted. One druid is running range and hydro. The other druid is running reload and engine protection.
I mean, I think Hydra is the objectively better choice, and I also think Reload is the objectively better choice in most circumstances, especially when we look at this. We've only got one radar on the enemy team. Of course, you don't know that. You don't know they're not going to be bringing any radar. Once again, we see this Vincent with his vigilance, and I still don't like that. He's dropping extra heal for that, and he's taking up vigilance and earth traverse.
And I mean, how much? Unless you're putting him off by himself, which you're not getting a good use out of vigilance.
Yeah, it seems kind of weird. Alright, initial deployments. You want to start us off with our green team?
So, green team, Elbing is going to be for them. They're sending the Druid up the middle to keep an eye out for anything, and then it's a hard push right now over to A with the Petro, St. Vincent, Napoli, Vampire, and Druid. You might see the Petro turn, but it just looks like a straightforward push to A right now. It does not look like they're changing direction at all. They just want to get them to those islands. Might see a smoke screen coming here soon for the Napoli.
So, for my team, Marceau heading to the air cap, Yodo going to be somewhere in the distance behind it, then everything else going to C. So that's Smaland, Elving, Druid, Napoli, and Petropavlovsk. Marceau goes for the early cap. He does have a definite chance of being spotted here.
It's going to be tight on if they spot him in time, though. I mean, what's his detection range? Oh, there's the radar by the Petro. Petro hasn't caught him yet. And they're just going to catch him with that, but it takes an extra 4 seconds to be spotted. He's going to back up. He's going to get the cap.
Yeah, he reverses first, then he accelerates to juke the salvo, because the thing is going to continue reversing. Napoli opens up. He's the only one that actually gets any shells out.
Nice done on the dodge. Takes no damage. Early 2 cap. Advantage there also is you know that there are at least 4 ships now at A. So you know that you have the advantage number-wise if you're Rain onto the side of the CB push.
Yeah, you know Napoli's here, Vincent's here, Petro, and at least one DD because it's in the cap. You don't know about the second DD, though.
That is true.
But this push is already going.
But even
Elbing,
if you...
Smaland.
Even if you assume that the other 2 DDs are over at B, and RPF may be telling you different because there should be an RPF. Does the Petro or Druid have RPF? Petro does not. Druid does not, actually. So you may not, because you may not have that RPF telling you. Smaland has RPF, but I don't know if that's going to Elbing or Druid right now. That would be interesting to see. It's going to be tight on which one it was going towards. They may know there's something in mid, they may not.
They almost certainly would, I assume.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of torpedo soup, but no hits.
Elbing's top reload's pretty good. Speaking of torpedo soup, Vincent. Vigilance coming in really handy right about now, clearly.
Yeah, Marceau takes a little bit of a hit there. Yodo takes a big hit. Yeah. But here comes the push to B, and this is the play. I mean, this is straight up what Rain wants to do. Clearly, they're gonna kite away at A, and they're just gonna take B.
You didn't see any Louisianas, did you?
I did not see any Louisianas. I can't, with the nerf, you can't justify it. 100 points and you have the nerf to damage. Yeah, you get the spotting, but the nerf to damage, just you can't justify it, in my opinion.
So, well, they're about to enter the cap. And I don't see a way to deny this right now. Petro is not in radar range.
Yodo taking a lot of damage as he tries to get out of here. He's also running out of room to drive the line. Druid for Himukai's got to be... You got to keep an eye on that. He's going to be in a prime position to just smack something.
Or get smacked.
Well, yeah. Well, he's going to be nose in, so it's the best position for that. And with the Druid, considering all your guns are on your nose...
Then they'll get incapped. It's quite painful.
Well, we'll see, because the Druids should... There's the Hydro spot of each other.
Apparently somebody ran it. Apparently somebody did run one. Louisiana, by the way.
Interesting. I didn't see it in any games. Druid of Himukai gets early damage on Malamu, but he's going to pay, and I expect to see a small end radar come in here. And there's that gut incap you're talking about. DCP popped. Yeah. Petro gets the first radar. They don't... And Napoli's just going to feast with secondaries here in a sec.
I think Druid might have to torpedo the Napoli, because I'm assuming Napoli just walks them.
Yeah. Well, he's also just lost a gun. Brief. It's a temp lose for the moment. He is dark, but he's going to be sub 6,500 by the time that finishes.
He doesn't have the health for the ram anymore.
Even with the heal coming in a minute, he will not get there. Ooh, that Petro just got blapped.
Yeah, that's what happens when you turn broadside to a Napoli, surprisingly. Oof. Well, the Napoli also just got tickled as well, so...
Just a little bit. Now, the interesting thing to watch, I'm keeping an eye out, you can see Gang is getting driven to the corner, but he's forcing the Vampire and Napoli to chase him down and not giving them the ability to push across the map as quick as they want.
Yeah,
He's gonna go down, but he's making them work for it, and he's... Like I said, he's just playing time delay, saying, we have the cap advantage. It's okay if I go down at some point.
My favorite part about this game is trying to watch a ship in the corner of the map.
I've asked several times to be able to take the camera beyond the boundaries just a little bit.
But we're not allowed. Anyway, we don't need to watch him anymore. What's happening back at the home?
Well, the Petro's getting... the Petro should be gone. Gang goes down, as you said. Petro's at 4,800. He doesn't have heal for 35 seconds, so he should be dead on the next salvo from Kupioniliopistosai. And I'm never going to be able to say that again. You should see Himukai now get pinched. Because if you're the side of Rain, you know where he is. You know that there's only an Elbing up there. You should see him, and here comes the Druid of Malamu to pinch him. Because he's only got one torpedo left. And there's the shots in the nose. It's taking Malibu a lot longer than I think he was expecting to kill this man. A lot longer than he was expecting. Yeah.
And obviously, if you're going for the gunning caps, you're only doing 10% damage, so...
That should... I mean, the St. Vincent obviously is into sea. Vigilance might save him from these torps.
Yodo's gonna die.
I mean, the fact Yodo lived that long is honestly the most surprising part of this entire thing. St. Vincent does take a Yodo torp, though, and those things hurt. Those things hurt a lot.
Well, if you spend all your budget on it, you know, the power budget. Because apparently they didn't spend any of the power budget in gunpowder. Does the Petro just walk around here and go for the Vincent?
Yeah, he might. He might just hold, because honestly right now, even if you look at the map state, B is locked down. The Elbing is just going to sit there, and the Elbing for Rain, Dastard has comparable help to Missa, so that's not... If the Elbing was to go back, that's not a great fight to take, and the small one they know is in defense. C, even if it gets stopped, you still have B, and you're still up 120 points. You win by a significant margin on time. What's going to be interesting is watching the Malamu Missa combat that's probably going to happen here in the next minute.
Yeah, I assume Druid just wins this.
Generally, I would agree, assuming he doesn't get his guns incapped.
How much else he got left on those guns, actually? He was power trading with the other Druid a little bit. They're fine. They're perfectly fine. Petro Raider comes out, spots the Vincent and the Druid. Druid gonna get reset and forced out the cap.
And the Napoli's gonna have the shots on the side along with the, yeah, as you said, the small end. Yeah, Napoli's just gonna be able to absolutely hammer him.
I don't think Smalin wants to risk his HP right now. He's just gonna wait for the re-radar in approximately 20 seconds time.
Well, Smallin's gonna radar here in a second. If he wants to, he could. Like,
yeah, but why do it now when all you want to do is delay this? Because you're still ahead on points. You just want to prolong this as long as possible.
True.
If you pop your radar now, then he gets the cap faster.
Yep, there's the radar, but too late. He's gotten out of the spotting. It's not going to be enough for them to take the lead, though. Oh, watch the Napoli pushing forward. Napoli's going to be on the charge. They don't see him yet, though honestly, they should see him in a split second, courtesy of the Elbing. There's the spot. And Petro is in danger.
So is Napoli here. It depends how tight he gets this turn. Actually, it's a really good island turner. Actually, the Petro's kiting, so he's fine. He's just going to leave.
Well, look at the St. Vincent. There's a little problem of the St. Vincent coming around an island.
Well, Petro's guns are looking at the Vincent, so... Does anyone have anything on the Napoli? There isn't anyone get anything, is it? It's just the Elbing.
It's the Elbing.
I think Petro tries to ram off the Vincent here, then?
I would agree with that statement. I don't know if he's gonna get it. The angle he's giving right now, he's gonna... Yay, Wiggly Torp. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's gonna happen to him. That Petro's gone. And that does give the lead, actually, to the side of Cats.
Is there a potential for a backstab cap here? No, there isn't.
There's not, because the Druid cut back, Malamu cut back. So you've got to get kills here, and I don't know if I see a kill for Rain right now.
I think you have to chase down that Elbing and the Druid.
You don't... The Druid, I don't believe, has RPF. Let me check. The Druid doesn't have RPF. I mean, he knows where the smoke is, but best of luck chasing him down. In 49 seconds and killing him.
Alright, Elbing has speed boost now.
Smallland has radar in 25 seconds. That's probably... He spots the Druid. He needs to get the kill here.
Yeah, but he's in a 2 versus 1 against the Vampire as well, so...
It's a question of how accurate is the Vampire's shots. Yeah, and Rain's going to lose this one. That'll be the kill right there, ladies and gentlemen. And Cats is going to take the 1-0 lead right here. Just a slow, methodical game, honestly.
So, I guess it's time for Rain to pull out the super ships?
I would expect Rain to pull out the super ships. Yes, I would expect.